Happy Friday and welcome to Fox 17 Unfiltered. I'm Max Goldwasser and I'm a huge fan of these things right here. Pop-Tarts always have been, always will be. I'm sure many of you would agree this snack always slaps. Well, did you know we have someone in West Michigan to thank for these? He's 95 years old, born and raised in Grand Rapids, now living in Kentwood, and I got the chance to pick apart his pastry mind earlier today. I present you, Bill Post, or should I call you Mr. Pop-Tart? Because that's exactly what you are. We wouldn't have this without you.
Well, you're very kind, but the name is Bill.
Okay, Bill, we'll stick with Bill for now.
Yeah.
First, Bill, thank you for basically sending me off to elementary school every day with a full stomach. Before we get into everything and how this came to be, I gotta know, how many Pop-Tarts do you think you've eaten?
If I eat 3 or 4 a week, 50 weeks a year, that'd be 200. 50 years, what would that be?
Thousands and thousands,
yeah,
probably.
And they're always good. And
So
you don't have to toast them.
You never get sick of them?
No, I really don't.
Okay,
Yeah,
well then
yeah.
let's dive right in.
Okay.
Take me back to 1964.
I worked at a bakery here on 28th Street for Keebler, and I got a telephone call from Norm Raby at Kellogg. And they brought over a handmade sample of something they wanted for the toaster. And they're in the cereal business, didn't know anything about sheeting of dough or anything. So they came to us and asked us, would we work with them on a new product, which we did. Within 4 weeks, we had a handmade sample. Within 4 months, we had a product that went to test market. And they found out that kids really like them. And that was the story.
What are some of those best memories that you have during that process?
The best memories are of how to get one product, test product, through a 300-foot oven. So that was very difficult. So we had a lot of scrap and debris going through the oven. We sorted them out and let all the debris go to the pig farmer. The pig farmer was the happiest guy in the whole deal.
And then the kids became the happiest ones after that.
Oh yeah, the kids. Well, my kids were 9 and 13. They said, Dad, bring some of those home. They didn't have icing on then. That encouragement from the kids, they encouraged us that was a good product. And as it turned out to be a kid's product, really.
Yeah. And something you just said is what blows my mind. These didn't have icing on them in the beginning. In fact, that took 3 years before we got icing on any of these.
And that was a fluky idea of while we were running cookies with icing on. I said, put a Pop-Tart under there, and oh, it'll melt in the toaster and all that. That was 11 o'clock in the morning. I called the Battle Creek and said, hey, I'd like to show you something. Oh, what's so hot? I said, well, we're going to put some icing on Pop-Tart. Oh, it'll melt in the toaster.
It's never going to work.
Let me show you. So with toaster in hand and few samples, went to Battle Creek. I walked out of Battle Creek with a decision to ice all 4 flavors. Just like that, we doubled the business.
What were those 4 original flavors?
We were strawberry, blueberry, and apple currant, and cinnamon. We went to Cleveland with a test market. They said 10,000 cases of each flavor. And with the advertising, those just blew off the shelves, and Kellogg ran a big page ad. Oops, we goofed. Sorry, we ran out of Pop-Tarts. And from then on, we've been running ever since.
That's a good problem to have when you run out. These people liked it.
That was quite a day. Yeah.
When did you first realize, man, I have something that's going to be a great big success here?
Well, I was just a baker boy, a manufacturing guy. We, with our team, did the marketing and advertising was all Kellogg. And they created the Snack Crackle Pop and Tony the Tiger and all that. They came up with Pop-Tart. And good name, huh?
Not the Post-Tart, though?
No. Could have been, huh? Yeah.
You just turned 95.
Yes, thank you.
Happy birthday, congrats on that. But you're in great shape. You have a bike that you ride out there. I guess instead of an apple a day keeps the doctor away, just a Pop-Tart a day keeps the doctor away.
I don't eat them every day, but I eat many of them. If you don't like them, I would put them in the toaster. They'll crisp up a little bit. Great.
Yeah.
And if you want to put a little butter on, that's all right too. You put whipping cream.
Yes,
Yeah.
whipped cream. You throw it in the microwave for 10 seconds. throw
Another
some whipped
good
cream on
idea.
that. We have this amazing piece of art here that Kellogg's made for you.
Well, they gave it to me, yeah.
And the license plate outside
Yeah,
that says
Pop-Tarts.
Sure
Well,
does.
my kids suggested that, and that's been fun. I get a lot of horned beef, so, you know, that sort of thing.
we know what your favorite flavor is, frosted strawberry.
Right.
My favorite flavor is this right here,
Yeah,
brown sugar
that's
cinnamon.
good
Do
for
you
you.
have a least favorite flavor?
Really not. That'd be poor publicity.
Yeah, no, I'd squeeze it out of you.
And I really can't keep up with the multitude of flavors. They got all kinds of flavors.
Yeah. Well, then, Bill, we'll stick with what we know.
Yeah.
Ready to cheers with a Pop-Tart?
Yeah.
Hey,
Thank
eating
you.
Pop-Tarts with the guy who created Pop-Tarts. How cool is this? All right, here we go.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. If 10-year-old Max could see me right now, he'd be very happy.